Поехали.
So, first of all, I try to explain the main principles of traditional work with makiwara. Makiwara is the traditional attribute of Budo karate. So we use it not only to harden our combat positions, but to form this position. Not to disform our hands, but to form positions, make it hard and concentrated as different kinds of weapons. I have produced some sets of makiwara training on three levels: Jodan level, Judan, and Gedan. The most numerous exercises are, of course, on Jodan level, because it's the area of face, neck, and other dangerous points for attack. So, first of all, there are two main speeds of performing exercise with makiwara. Normal speed, we try to save our stance and our cover. When I go this way, I like. But if I go in more high speed, I use only the last phase of this move. And I don't go. So, if we work on a high speed, we use only the last phase of the movement to harden our positions. Now I show taken, tate, but there are the open hands, I show later. If we choose the high speed training, we use two phases: exhale. When we do slow, one exhale. When we take more speed, one exhale in two portions. One exhale as we do in combination. We do in two portions, one exhale. You understand? So this is the first principle. We use two speed of training. If we have time, we can make it slowly, controlling all positions, standing, balance, and so on. If we have a little time, or we want to make high our condition, we use high speed training with makiwara. But it's impossible. It's very important that you must stick to the aim. Why? Because to feel the uniting of your body. If you have not unite your body, whole your body, and the combination. So I have support on my leg, my stomach is quite tight, my hand is concentrated, my arm is strong. So we must stick, not just do this. When we stick, we train a very small group of muscles which are responsible for good gripping of close position, for good gripping of open hands, and of course we use this grip when we catch the opponent's clothes, of course. So usually, because the exercises techniques are quite numerous, especially on the high level, on the Jodan, I use for myself high tempo. It's some of makiwara kata, some sort of makiwara kata. Indefinite procedure, indefinite accents, and in intervals and pauses between small sets. So Jodan level we divide in two sets. One set, second set. Then we go to the middle. Then we go to Gedan level. What is more important is to unite all your body. When you stick, you must feel the uniqueness of all your body. When you stick, you must feel the power in the whole your body. And power, of course, goes from tanden to the combat position. Of course, no stretch fingers. The open hands must be very firm, very good. Usually the optimal amount of times of repetition is 30. We start with left hand in oi position. Most of punches and strikes are from oi position, some of them in gyaku. But it doesn't matter, you may change it from oi to gyaku. I start from oi position, but it's very important to use the weight of your body and the moving of your body. I don't only just put my arm and hand on the makiwara. I push my body and see the heel, and I work with my leg. When I use my hand and arm, I work with my leg. There's the main principle. So I just show not 30 times because lack of time, but for 10 times each set. I start with tatsuki, then continue tetsui, then uraken, then haishu, then koken. Be careful, koken is not this place, koken is this place. This is combat point for koken. Then we use sto, sute, and special strike. We name it cobra strike. It's to the eyes and to the face. But when you push the fingers, then you push the sute point also. No? You push it. This is the first set. After that, I continue with haito. And a very special technique. This is not in the syllabus, but it's in life. I use sote as mawashi sote. After that, we make rutaken. This H, rutaken. Then taken. Then special type is we use uraken mawashi, but instead of it we use our forearm. In a very close distance, I use forearm to get to the base of the skull. This way. Of course, we use Jodan Ichiate. We use Jodan Ukshira Mawashi Ichiate. And the finish of the set, the second set and the whole Jodan level is simple combination. Usually I make 20. Now I make only 10. So you must appreciate that I make only 10 punches, 10 strikes with left, right, using my body, sticking to the makiwara. But ordinarily optimal the amount of strikes and punches is 30. It may be 20, 30, 40, but not more than 50, of course. It's too much. Usually, if I go in high speed, in good speed, 2 punches or 2 strikes in one exhale, during one exhale, I make 2 with 2 portions. As we have inhale in 2 portions, in tensho, there we have 2 exhale in the punches and in the strikes. You understand? So, I start with left and continue with right, then change. The very important point is that you never use the full force, the full power you can do with makiwara. It must be reasonable. It must be reasonable, particularly for you, for your preparedness of your combat position. So for me, this is sensible power to strike. I cannot go this way. I cannot go this way. You understand? So my speed, and I continue. I twist hand. Twist. I twist. And stick. This is the first set, the Jordan level. Next set, we begin from height. Also, this particular strike is not in the syllabus from this way, but it's very important to go to the neck, to the throat. Moderate power. Сатеймаваши. Ираке. Хороший. Коте. Кичи. Yes. I use all my body and stick to makiwara. And simple combination. It's very important to understand that makiwara helps us to produce our weapons, our natural weapons, with different parts of the body. And it helps not only produce, but sharpen our weapons and polish the technique. You can go safely to bag, to bed, but if you cannot concentrate your combat position, it's nothing. You cannot effectively go to back, you cannot effectively strike pad. So we go to Shudan level. During a month, you must feel that your grab is very strong, because the muscles, small muscles, form the right position, and they participate when you grabbing the form, when you strike this way. Better?